Hi, hello again. Well, if you're watching this video, it's because you purchased the course. So the first thing I should say is thank you so much. I appreciate the support. And if something, I gonna make sure that this $30 that you just spent gonna be worth way more for you. All right. I hope you build some great apps, some great websites, and possibly make a lot of money with that. All right. Let's rush this first step because it's just we need to install some stuff in your computer, some programs in your computer, and it's the boring part. All right. So just open your browser and you're gonna type first Cursor AI, and you're gonna click in the first link and you're gonna download. If you're a Mac user, it's probably gonna say here download for Mac. All right, so you're gonna click here, you're gonna download, and you're gonna install it. All right, I want install it because I have it already. Okay, so you're gonna have something like this. Next thing is node.js download. Type that on Google. Click the first link. You're gonna come in this page, and then you're gonna click in pre-built installer. All right, and then you can select here you can select this LTS, which is the stable version, and then here you're gonna select Windows or Mac or Linux if you're on Linux, and then you're gonna download. All right, same thing. I'm gonna cancel here because I already have. Okay, and then this one you just press next, next, next. You don't need to change anything. All right, just install it with all the default options. Next thing we're going to install is the GitHub. You're going to type this GitHub desktop download. All right, you're going to click here, and the same thing. If you're a Mac user, it's right here, Mac download for Mac. All right, so the same thing. You're going to click here, you're going to download. So the same thing. I already have it. Here. So you're gonna have all these three things that we just installed. Default options. Don't change nothing. Just next, next, next until you finish. Okay. So next, what we need to do is open your cursor. All right. Oh, first of all, let's create a folder. So you can create a folder anywhere you want. I'm gonna create a folder right here. And this is pretty important. This is pretty important. You cannot use space or capital letters. So my folder gonna be called course app. You can put anything you want, but it's small letters. All right, no caps, and you can use dash like that. No space, no capital letters. All right, so and now you're gonna come here and you're gonna find that folder. This is cursor. All right, you're gonna find that folder. So it's right here on D and course app. Select folder. Here we go. Now, next, what you're gonna do is press Command if you are a Mac user or Control I, and you're gonna open the Composer. Make sure you are on the Composer and not on the chat. All right, you need to be on the Composer. So here, just explaining about Cursor a little bit if you never used. The Cursor is a IDE is a code editor. All right, it's like Word but for code. All right, so I have a bunch of tools here to code. Here on the left, you're gonna have your folders and files for your project. Here in the middle, you're gonna have the code, and here on the right is the AI. All right, it is the composer that you're gonna ask things to the AI to create for you. All right. So next, we're gonna create here in terminal. We're gonna click here in terminal, new terminal, and we're gonna type this npx create dash next dash app at latest space dot. This is basically gonna create a Next app for us. Next is a framework from JavaScript, from React. with the latest version, and the dot means that it's gonna create on the folder that we just opened, so in the root, all right? So when I press enter, it's gonna install it. Oh, now we're gonna ask a bunch of things, same thing, everything default options. So enter, 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 enter. So now it's installing. As you see, installing the foundation of our app. This is the base of a next app. Okay, perfect, just installed. So now we're going to install the UI library, which basically are components to make beautiful, to make fast, and to make fast. It's a fast way for you to create a beautiful app, all right? We're going to use Shed CDN for this one, but you have Material UI, you have Chakra, and you have some more out there. So now we're going to type npx shed cn at latest init. Right, this is going to initialize this UI library in our next app. So now you're going to same thing, press enter, 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 and enter one more time. So now it's going to install. So now our app is already working. All right. So if you type npm run dev, we can see our app. All right. You're going to see that it's going to run. It took almost 800 milliseconds to run our app. And if you hold Control right here and click on the localhost 3000, it's going to open the browser. I didn't click, I guess. Yeah, now yes. It's going to open. So here is our app. All right. It's our working app. This is the basic page, all right, from Next.js. Okay, so next in the list, we want to test if the Shed CN is working. All right, let me just show you what it is. So it's basically a framework for UI, right? It's buttons, accordions, banners, modal, windows, fields for you to input data. All right, so if you come here and type Shed CN on Google, you're gonna find this, and basically that's it. This is a demonstration, all right, with all they have, all the components that they have. So if you want, for example, to make a chart, to create a chart on your, if you need a calendar, if you need a chart, if you what more? If you need forms, all right. If you need forms on your app, this is an easier way to do something beautiful, right? Of course, you can always do your own, but it takes more time, and unless you are very good at it, it won't be better than this, all right? So for ours, we're going to use this one, but you have more. Material UI, for example, is a good one. It's also very clean and very beautiful. So look how it looks. Where is it? Components. Where's components? Get started, components are right here. So they also have the buttons. So if you use Material UI, it would look like that, the buttons, all right? So yep, next we're gonna come back here to Cursor, and we're gonna just ask Cursor just to start, all right? Modify our front page, let's say our main page, to show some components of Shed CN to test if it's working just fine. And now it's gonna modify our front page just to show some components of Shed CN. I see that is adding a button. Yeah, I couldn't see what more. Okay, so now it's asking us here to always pay attention, because sometimes it's gonna ask you to do stuff, right? So as you see, before this will work, you need to install these components, blah, blah, blah. All right. So we need to run these commands right here. You can click run here, or you can just copy them and come here to the terminal. You can open a new one if you want. All right. And you're gonna type. I can see here that there's an error. If we try to run this, it won't work. Look. All right. Look, because for some reason, I think because we have the latest version, this is wrong. It's not Shed CN -UI, it's just Shed CN. Just remove this and press enter. All right, so now we're gonna do with the next one. Oh, need another enter right here. Same thing, let's take the dash UI out, press enter, and okay, install the last one. And the last one, and here we go. Okay, now we see that there is no arrows anymore on the page. So now, if we run again, by the way, if you come here and you press the up arrow, all right, you can find the last commands that you use. And remember that to run your app is npm run dev, all right? So we're gonna run this again. And we're gonna, same thing, click with the right button and click right here. And it's gonna show us probably some components. So it creates a button. As you see, there's a hover. It creates a card with information. And it creates also, there's another card here, which is probably a warning card, all right? Okay, so everything is working just fine. And that's it for this first step. I just wanted to install everything and make it work. The next video, we're gonna do the UI. I'm gonna teach you how to take very beautiful designs online and transform it in an actual website, all right? So see you in the next video. Bye-bye.